Is Ruqya a valid Islamic healing practice? Imagine turning to a practice rooted in the words of the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad (FDFA) to find relief from pain or distress. That's what Ruqya offers. It is a recognized Islamic healing method that has been used for centuries. Ruqya involves reciting specific verses from the Quran and supplications taught by the Prophet (FDFA). These verses are believed to carry Allah's healing power for physical, spiritual, and mental issues. People use Ruqya to seek protection from the evil, magic, or jinn possession. It is seen as both a spiritual and physical remedy because the Quran is described as a mercy and cure for believers. The practice also helps strengthen a Muslim's faith by showing reliance on Allah alone for healing. The Prophet (FDFA) himself used Ruqya, reciting chapters like Al-Ikhlas, Al-Falaq, and An-Nas, then blowing into his hands and wiping them over his body or the affected area. This method is recommended for self-Ruqya or when helping others. For Ruqya to be valid in Islam, certain conditions must be met. The recited words should come from the Quran or the names and attributes of Allah. Any phrases outside this are not allowed. The recitations should be in Arabic or a language the person understands clearly. The person performing Ruqya must believe that healing only comes from Allah, not from the words themselves. The intention behind Ruqya must be sincere, aiming to seek Allah's help to remove harm or illness. It is important to be patient and consistent, as healing can take time and trust in Allah's plan is essential. When performed correctly, Ruqya is considered an act of worship and not a form of shirk or innovation. It is safe because it is essentially prayer and supplication. In terms of Muslim lifestyle and well-being, Ruqya supports spiritual growth by deepening trust in Allah's mercy. It can be part of Islamic parenting, teaching children to turn to the Quran and Invalid for healing. For those with a strong Muslim identity, Ruqya offers a holistic approach to health that combines faith, practice, and reliance on Allah. Practically, you can recite key chapters like Al-Fatiha, Ayat al-Kursi, and the last 3 chapters of the Quran daily for protection. Use Ruqya during times of sickness or distress to invoke Allah's healing power. Teaching family members the correct way to perform Ruqya can strengthen their faith and resilience. Always avoid superstitions or un-Islamic practices and stick to authentic Qur'anic and prophetic guidance. Overall, Ruqya is a valid and authentic Islamic healing practice rooted in the Quran and Invalid. It nurtures both physical and spiritual health while reinforcing a strong Muslim identity and trust in Allah's mercy and healing power.